Yo, SojuTalk Nation! On this week's episode, we'll be covering Fuego releases from Brave Girls and 17. We'll also be picking up some spicy news coverage and keeping you updated in State of the Nation. So prepare your body, turn up the volume because we coming in hot. Hit me with that intro. What's up, everyone? This is SojuTalk, your weekly shot at K-pop. We're coming at you with a super spicy episode 144, and we're recording on Monday, June 21st, 2021. I'm Doug, and joining me today, we got Warren.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Anita.
Hello.
And as a quick reminder, check out SojuTalk on your favorite podcast platform, sub to us on YouTube, and join the SojuTalk Discord and be a part of the nation. All right, no announcements this week. You know, it's kind of crazy. We're almost halfway through the year. It's already June 21st.
Man.
It's
Wow,
kind of ridiculous. There is no major announcements, but so now we're just going to start part one of the episode 144. We're going to discuss some big new releases, choose a spicy song king, and hit you with the music show winners. Boom. All right, two releases this week. We have one from Brave Girls, one from 17, both a little summery in flavor. So back on Thursday, June 17th, Brave Girls released their anticipated return with Chima Param. They are from Brave, debuted in 2011. Their last three songs were We Ride, Rollin', and Yuhu, with 7 music show wins so far, which I believe all of them were from Rolling. So, you know, the Rolling.
Right, yes.
So Warren, how about you explain what this title means? Because, you know, I was a little confused when I first saw it.
Okay, yeah, I didn't expect them to not translate the word and just literally write it out. Chimat param. So chima param means two things. On a very literal level, it means skirt, wind. Because chima means skirt, param is wind, skirt, wind. But on a more of a metaphorical level, it's used often in phrases where like, oh, like the, you know, moms of Gangnam have strong chima params, which means like, oh, they're very like, they're very strong. They're very like strong-headed, you know, like
Dependent spirit.
Right. So it has almost like a female empowerment vibe to it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's exactly what they're referring to with this track. But at the same time, if you think about the kind of character that Brave Girls brings to the industry, I think it kind of makes sense, right? Like,
For sure.
Right. They're a new wave, you know, kind of. They're like a refreshing wave, I guess. They're not like new people, but they're kind of new, right?
So,
right.
Warren, you were rolling on the Rollin' hype train, right?
Yes.
And then we have this, as we discussed this over the past like month or so, we're saying this is a gigantic comeback, probably like one of the most significant comebacks in the last couple of years.
This is the most important comeback of the year. Yeah, like.
So did it deliver for you though? That's the real question.
Why are you making me go first? Why don't you go first?
I mean, you're the one who likes Brave Girls here the most.
Oh man, okay. I don't think it's perfect. Let's start there.
I 100% agree with that. Yes.
I think it's a little rough around the edges. And we can go into that a little later. But at the same time, I do feel like, especially being someone who has grown up listening to music that came out of Brave Brothers, who is the main producer behind this track. There's a sense of nostalgia to it almost.
Yes.
Especially with the way melodies are written. That's pretty cool. The arrangement is a little dated, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, you know, overall, I'm pretty happy. I like this track. It's pretty much a banger, you know? Like, no, it's not a banger, just me.
I would agree. And
Okay,
I don't agree with I also had like conflicting feelings where like, oh, I like the sound. It sounds kind of familiar. And also like, oh, this sound I might have heard a while ago, you know? Like, I kind of feel like there were parts of not only the sound, but also like the music video where like, oh, this is very expected of a summer song. And I feel like I have a thing to say about the outfits because obviously, like now that you explained that the title of the track, it makes sense that they did these like sheer like skirt trains. But I also remember that that style kind of happened like a while back too. Like if I remember, Sistar had something around that, and Sistar was also known for their summer songs. So like I feel like there's certain aspects where like, oh, I do feel the nostalgia and I'm happy to see it now. But if I wasn't a part of that back in the day, I wouldn't appreciate it as much because it wouldn't feel that connection.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. How'd you feel about this, Doug?
All right. Okay.
What is that?
I think this was played very safely. This entire
True.
comeback.
Okay.
Like, I think it's extremely safe, and I think that
Okay.
they were basically trying to recapture what happened in Rolling. I
A
think
shout
that,
out, too, yeah.
I think that there are in this song, especially how you break it down into his parts, right? There's a lot of parts that I feel like mirror exactly what we were getting in Rolling. Like this part, you know, there's a new move. I don't remember specifically what the move is, but there's like certain sections of this song you're like, this is the exact type of thing that happened at this point in the Rolling song, right? Structurally.
Yeah.
That being said, I think this is a good song. Like, I don't think this is. I think that this is about what I had expected from this, because you know I don't have the most faith in Brave Bros. Let's be real here. I also think summer songs in general. You know how I talk about floors and ceilings, right? I don't think the ceilings on any summer songs is all that high. I think like there's a certain level of a point that you hit with summer songs where like, you know, it's a good summer song, right? I don't think there's many summer songs you're like, this is an all-time banger, right?
I think there's one, it's Suiko. Suiko is a great track.
Fair. That being said, I think this song did a lot of what I had expected Brave Bros to do. I was like, oh, clearly it's going to be a summer song. Clearly it's going to have high energy. Clearly it's going to sound like a Brave Bros song. I think it hit all those points, right? But I don't think it did anything that was like, this is Rolling 2.0 amazing explosion, you know. That being said, this song is charting extremely well. It's number 3 on our iChart at the moment, only behind Butter and Next Level. aespa's Next Level's charting extremely well.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's actually very high.
My biggest issue with the song is not the song. I had issues with with the music video a tiny bit.
What?
Really?
What's wrong
Okay.
with the music
Yeah.
video?
I liked a lot of the wardrobe they were in, right? But a couple times I thought they put them in outfits that were way too similar to the a million backup dancers they had.
Yeah, I was against the number of backup dancers.
There was way too many of them at certain points.
I thought they were like trying to flex the amount of money they made or something.
Yeah.
I was like, look at us. We could hire a lot of people for this. Like, I was like, why?
There's just like an extreme amount of backup dancers, number one. And then number two, it's like there's a couple scenes where like everyone's in white. So I'm like, I can't even find the 4 girls.
Right.
And another point, like they're in another outfit, but it's also kind of similar to what the backup dancers are in. And I kind of lost the members in the sauce a little there as well. But then sometimes it's the outfit, like, oh, great outfits. It fits. They separating them, but I just feel like they made a couple weird wardrobe decisions, at least for me, because I feel like you should always highlight the product, which is the main members.
See, this is where I feel like it was a little rough around the edges. Like overall, it's a good experience. I'm having a good time. The song is a banger, but like, I'm not seeing attention to detail, if anything, if that makes any sense. That comes out in the wardrobe choice that you just mentioned. Another part I noticed, especially with the choreo, look at me, I'm talking about choreo, is when they do like the wave, right? Like when they all like kind of crouch down and then they all get up together. Both times it happens, I don't see it timed correctly. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm being picky as, you know, poo-poo, but at the same time, I was like, that clearly didn't happen at the same time. Like that, everyone just standing up at different times, and I was like, this looks a little funky. So like overall, it's great, but at the same time, I'm getting the impression that Brave Brothers felt a little rushed into putting this track right. Put a little pressure to put this track out within the given time frame. A lot of the arrangement styles, a lot of the writing styles, not only borrows from Brave Brothers, what Brave Brothers has been doing the last couple of years, but also from like his very recent stuff too. Like the sax, the moment I heard it, I immediately thought of the Rolling New Version remix, which came out pretty recently, and it also had a sax thing, you know, like. which I'm not sure why he put the sax in. That is like my least favorite part of the track. It sounds very dated, like that.
Yeah,
part alone.
that sounds like 2012 saxophone in a summer song.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like SNL. I was like, I'm not watching SNL. I'm watching K-pop, guys. Like, let's take the saxophones away.
Can
Put
I
in
make
some
a?
synths.
I want to make a quick aside.
Okay.
There's a technical thing that might have happened on the pod right now. Is
Oh, what's
I
up?
noticed that my sound was like the settings were wrong because I think I updated my computer and you know how sometimes it resets all the
Okay.
settings. So if I was extremely loud for the first 9 minutes of this, I'm sorry, but you know it is what it is. We haven't done a test recording in a while. I just
I'm
noticed.
glad you fixed it.
I
midway.
only noticed because like my audio meters were going like
Red.
yeah, a little bit. So
peak.
we'll find out.
Wow, look at us professional podcasters over here.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
You know what? I'm not complaining though. Like I mentioned earlier, like the way the melody was written and everything, like it felt like very familiar. And I honestly think it's because I've been on this cycle of listening to like early 2010s, late 2000s
Wow.
K-pop recently, especially after school.
School.
After school.
After girls, yes.
Right. After school. Or like Big Bang with like how to and stuff like that, right? That was also Brave Brothers. I don't know if people knew this. Brave Brothers used to work very closely with G Dragon and YG and Big Bang. So like he was a part of a lot of K-pop back in that day. And this is where I'm getting that nostalgia from, right? Like I'm getting hints of lots of melodies that I haven't heard in a while. And I'm gonna bring this up where I mentioned this last week, where like K-pop has been going in a Western direction the last couple of years, and this melody has been kind of absent. So all in all, that's to say, as an older generation K-pop fan now, pretty hype, pretty
Nice.
excited.
Yeah, I think this is like it feels a little bit like a throwback summer song, right? Like,
It does. It really does.
I think they did a good job, and honestly, that's probably what they're going for. And I don't know if that's directly what they're going for, but a lot of Brave Bros songs do end up sounding like this, though, right? Because that was his
Right.
heyday anyway. Overall, though, for me, it's like I think this song did what they wanted to accomplish. I will say that they definitely played it safe with this type of song. There's rumors that they might get a repackage in August, so we'll have to see what happens with that one.
Yes.
You know,
K-pop.
I
Please listen,
feel
Pop.
like the reasoning
Do
for
it.
that is like or is it? I think it's August. Let me check this
Okay.
out. No, they said in the fall, right? So, oh my God, it's not going to be in summer, right? So who knows what kind of song we could get from them then, right?
I mean, here's the thing, right? Have you guys checked out the rest of the EP?
I have not yet.
No.
I only listened to the one. What's it called? Pool Party.
Pool Party featuring
Yes,
E-chan of Dakubi.
Yes. That was pretty good. A little
Yeah,
bit more
it's-
retro.
Right. All the other three tracks take on more of like a neutral retro kind of vibe, you know? So like as someone who liked We Ride a little more than Rollin', like I'm having a good time. Go check it out if you haven't. It's pretty good. It's a pretty nice time, if you will.
Yeah. So Brave Girls, it's charting extremely well, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how long this momentum can last because I think they're gonna have to do something special in the fall. I wonder how long.
You don't think this is enough to prove them?
I want to see what happens with the next song because I still think we're riding on just the rolling hype at the moment. That being said, I do think this is a good song, but I just don't know how much of this is based off of like actual Brave Girls' hard interest or still we're on the rolling fad. You know what I'm saying?
Let me word it like this, right? Like the reason Rolling popped off earlier in the year was it could either be because they had a great track that was really well made, and that everyone likes, or it could have been because of luck.
True.
Now, the way I see it, the role of this track is to prove that that it is the case of the first, rather than it's because of luck, right? To me, this feels like it does the job of proving to me that like it wasn't by pure chance and luck that they blew up. I don't think we can tell yet because the track has only been out for less than a week. But would you say it does a decent job of proving that, or like are you still yearning a little more for that full track?
I guess my apprehension is because this is so similar to Rolling.
Okay.
You want to see what happens when there's
I
no
want to see
rolling
what happens when we're not in summer.
background.
I think that
Gotcha.
will really prove it to me.
You don't want to see what Psy did and make Gangnam Style again and again and again.
Oh.
For the first
Honestly, no.
3 years after
But-
Gangnam Style.
We'll have to see.
Okay.
Let's
We'll
move.
see.
Let's move on to the second song. So then on Friday, which was June 18th, 17 released "Ready to Love." They are not from JYP. They are from Starship. Debuted 2015. Last 3 songs were "Home," "Left and Right," and "Fear," with 38 music show wins so far.
Wait, Starship?
Pledis.
What?
Pledis?
Pledis.
What is high
Starship.
high believable?
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I wrote JYP and it just screwed up my mind here. You know.
Yo, why does the script say JYP? JYP did not take part of the
If
production.
you want to complain, sir, you could write it. That's all I'm gonna say.
And I appreciate you for that.
But
I love you,
Appreciate
dog.
you, Doug.
all right, let's get into the song. I think that this is their best song since Hit.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
That's what I'm gonna say. From the
Wow.
2019 bangers, specifically Hit, I think this is better than Fear, better than Left and Right, better than Home. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Wow. I'll say it's better than Left and Right. Was not into Left and Right. Did not like Left and Right. Not sure if I like this better than I think it was called Home Run. Home. I
Oh yeah,
forget.
home run.
Home Run. Home. Something like that.
Oh, it's Home
Um,
Run. Man, what's
is it Home
happening
Run?
with my
Okay.
script this week? God damn. Off my game.
It's okay. It's okay. I do like that they're taking more of an emotional turn with this.
Quite angsty. Yep.
Right? Kind of has the angsty look at, like, if people are learning about major keys and minor keys, look at this track. This is written in minor key, boys. It's sad. It's angsty. And I kind of dig it. I kind of like it. I like the melody. I think it flows really well. I think what the takeaway of this track is that everything flows so well. The pacing is just really, really well done. Which, you know, for a track that's like 3 minutes and only a couple seconds, it's not easy to achieve, because when you have tracks like that, it either feels incomplete or feels rushed. Neither of those with this one. So that was pretty impressive. And the melodies were really well written, and everyone sings really nicely.
Vocals were good.
Right, it was 17. They're good at singing. What'd you expect? Did you expect them to be bad at singing? They're not. They're good at singing. So I don't know what you expected. Like, you know, poop
No,
you.
okay, can I shout
Hater.
out? I actually was really, really impressed, and I like that they included them more. Jin and the 8, because I feel like they tend not to have. They're dancers, right? They're in the dance units, and they're very good performers. But I think they're also really great singers. So I like that a lot of the focus was on the vocals for this. So that was really cool.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Even so 17 does have like a pretty notable rap group of dudes who's rap. I don't know what I'm saying. Bunch of rappers. Yes, rappers.
They have a rap
Yes.
team.
They have rappers,
Yes.
right?
Hip hop team.
Even the rap sections, or what is considered the rap sections of the song, were more sing rappy, and I think
True.
that they've made the correct decision by doing that. Because I think if you just had like random rap thrown in this, I don't think it would have worked as well. I think it would have ruined the continuity of the song. My biggest issue with this song is also the music video. 17
Okay,
has very good choreo, consistently.
that is true.
Right.
There are so many points in this music video, particularly the chorus. I'm about to see some cool choreo. They show me like 3 seconds, and then they cut away from it and show just a dude being angsty. They consistently do this throughout the entire music video. And
Can I add on to that a little bit?
Yeah.
And say, like, near the end, like, they have a group choreo section, like where everybody's
Mhm.
dancing in black and white. And for some reason, there's water everywhere. It's just
It's raining.
no, I like the water. I thought the water was fine.
I couldn't see anything.
I thought it was
And
kind of
also,
cool.
intense.
everybody's hair was wet. Like, I don't know. Is that considered attractive? Wet hair?
Apparently.
I'm not. It wasn't just for the record. It wasn't damp hair. It was like dripping wet.
drenched.
It was like,
It was dripping.
look at me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't walk because I'm drenched. Like, wet. Like,
So you thought it was
That-
too much water?
too much water, you know?
All right, that
Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire.
do-
Too much water.
Do you agree with my comment about the editing of this music video? Oh, did we?
Hello?
Anita, did we lose you?
Anita?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, what did you
you
say?
thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, for the editing, well, see, I don't know if I was paying too much attention to the editing. I do agree, like, there was a lot of, like, cutaway shots, like in the face,
Yeah,
right?
and
Like
too much water.
the expressions. I don't know about the water, but I will say that there was something about the music video's lighting and the like. I don't know, like I don't want to know. Is it a gray filter? I don't know what it is. Something about the lighting or the colors in the music video. Like I get it. It's supposed to be angsty, but I don't know. It just didn't seem like there was a lot of depth. You know what I mean? Like,
Ooh, there
I
was
don't know.
not enough contrast.
yeah,
The
maybe that's what it
saturation
is.
was turned down. The shadows are high and the highlights were low. I
Yeah.
probably messed it up somewhere.
Something about it made it seem very monotone when it actually wasn't. Because I remember like
Yeah.
the highlight color was like a pink in some of the buildings. I want to say,
I
and
mean, everything
the
was
set-
very pastel-y and very, very
True.
colorful, right?
I don't think the music video does this song justice because I thought I think
I
this is a
agree.
very good song, and
I agree.
I think that this music video, you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, the 17 guys look kind of cool. I like the cut off t-shirts, they look kind of angsty, But at the end of
Yeah,
the
I
music,
didn't like the cutoff t-shirt.
at the end of the song, I'm like, I like the song. I don't know what I just watched though. Like I didn't feel it didn't. I didn't feel a lot from it. So I don't know. That being said, I did like the dance sequence or the dance shots that they had where there's a guy in front of like the sheets in the wind. I kind of like that aesthetic that they were going for.
It's in the wind.
Yeah, there's an entire back
Oh.
half where there's like these giant sheets.
Those are
Right,
pretty,
I know what
yes.
you mean. Yeah,
Yeah, I really like that.
that's pretty cool.
And I guess the reason why I first mentioned how I wanted to see more choreo is because I watched the choreo video for this and I watched some of the stage performance. The choreo is actually really good for this song. Like, they're hitting it really hard, but you just can't tell all that much in the music video. Which I don't
Wonder why they
understand.
did that.
I don't understand the decision to do that.
Let's think about why they did that.
They do, though.
And-
I'll talk about the choreo one step further. They
Okay.
do have a little bit of the issue. I love the choreo they have, but they do have the issue where there's just so many guys in this group that like a lot of people just standing on the sides.
Ooh.
They do transition.
They do that a lot because there's a
On the
lot of points in the
sides.
song, especially in the verses, because like you can't dance everyone. Where there's like 4 dudes dancing, and then on the sides there's like 9 dudes waiting.
And you are
Oh.
of the argument that is bad.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Do you agree with that, Anita? Do you agree with his take and his point and his argument?
I feel like with groups that are this big,
It's
I can
unavoidable.
see- I can see why the choreography kind of has to be done in this way.
Yeah.
But I do know that 17. I mean, they have done it before like this, where they have some people on the sidelines, but they also utilize all the members in certain choreographies as well.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess it just depends on how the choreography was made and the intention.
That being said,
Yeah.
the chorus choreo is incorporating everyone, and it's really good. So I just wish that a lot of people got to see it more in the music video because you can't really tell how good it is until you watch it. But I started this my point about the song by saying that I thought this was their best song in the last 4 songs, right? If you include this one, I will stand by that. I really like the song. I think that the chorus in particular extremely catchy, like the "Ready to Love" section. I don't know. I felt that this song felt very K-pop to me.
Okay.
And I
No,
also
can
felt
see
that this song felt very 17 to me as well.
Oh.
Okay, I don't see that, but
Really?
sure.
Okay. What do you think of when you think of a 17 song then, Warren?
I mean, if I think about the last couple years of 17, I'm thinking about like quirky, like high energy. Like they haven't done this kind of thing in a while. And I feel like to a certain degree, sure, if they are maintaining the tone of like what they were doing the last couple of years after Hit, and the song before that, which I forget the name of. But on the overall picture, especially with the visuals of the music video and whatnot, I do see what you're saying in the broad terms of, okay, this feels very 17. I don't disagree with you on that. I think.
Okay. What about you, Anita? Again, any closing things to say about 17?
I guess in regards to like, does it sound like 17 more or less than their previous releases? I am not sure. I feel like I kind of see the direction where things are going ever since they became under the Hybe label's umbrella. Because I feel like there was a little bit of a shift, especially in the video production. I think that's where I noticed it the most. But music wise, I don't know. I think they've done a couple of things, and this is something a little different, a little familiar, I guess. Some elements.
I think it's more familiar to their older stuff. I think it's more of an offshoot of that than the more recent stuff. That being said, Hybe as a whole is going very angsty lately. I guess it's the trend for things that are not BTS. They've been pretty angsty. It's particularly
BTS, please make angsty disco next time you're around.
Yeah, because if we think about it, the Enhypen song was kind of dark in concept.
Right.
TXT's last thing was just pure angsty, and this is like angsty K-pop more, right? There's more of a K-pop-y song than a TXT song. So they are going in that direction.
Maybe they think that's where the market is.
I think definitely that's what they're going for. More rock influence stuff is just really in right now as a whole.
Right. I feel like people at Hybe, I assume they have market analysts that are looking at the trends, like micro trends and macro trends and everything. They're probably like, these kids, they like angsty stuff.
Is that what the people at Hybe sound like?
That's what they sound like.
All right.
Yep.
Good transition. Other releases. Bam Bam released Ribbon. Wonwi released Rain to Be. Lucy released I Got You. Yugyeom released All Your Fault featuring Gray. So apparently the one we covered last week was a pre-release, but that's our bad. Stray Kids, Bangchan, Changbin, Felix, and Sungmin released Up All Night, and Pink Fantasy released Poison. But we're now at Spice King. We're gonna choose the song that reigns supreme based on our previous chart. The chart from last week, episode 143, first place, and picking up its first crown was EXO's Don't Fight the Feeling. TXT's 01 Love Song picked up second place. They didn't pick up anything. They were in second place. And third place was Yugyeom's I Want You Around. That TXT song has been lingering at pretty high spots the entire time. New candidates this week are Brave Girls, Chimaparam, and 17's Ready to Love. I have a spicy chart.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
First place. 17's Ready to Love.
Oh.
I'm just putting it in first. I think that this song has some sticking power that's like, I could see myself listening to this song all the time. The Brave Girl song, I'd rather listen to Rollin'. Just saying.
Oh.
Wow.
Second place, though, I do have Brave Girls with Chimapara. So it's not the most spicy thing ever, but I do have a second. Third place, I am dropping EXO and TXT, and I will leave Yugyeom. I Want You Around in third place.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I go next?
Sure.
Yes, go on.
I know we usually don't do this because of Nita, but I do want to make a point on something you said, Doug. Because I have 180 opinion regarding what you said. I think 17 has no sticking power. See, when I say it flows really well, it also means it's not very memorable. There's not a part that's very catchy to me.
God damn.
Listen to it all morning. Don't remember the chorus. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I listened to it last week too. Still don't remember the chorus, which, to me feels like, maybe it's just not a memorable chorus. I don't know. But hey, I like the song. It's a good song. Not that I hate it, I think the song flows really well, like I mentioned. That's not a thing you get of songs nowadays, That's actually something I would value more than memorableness.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Warren,
I'm giving it third.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are you going with this? 17.
I'm giving it third. That's all why I'm giving it third. Second place, I am maintaining Yugyeom. I want you around that second place.
Wow, for a pre-release. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, to be frank, I liked it a little more than the title track.
Okay.
But everyone has their own likes. On first place, what'd you know? It's Brave Girls. Chimaparam, back at it again. I like this more than Rolling. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
You're
crazy, bro.
I think, yes, it's a little rough around the edges, but so is Rolling.
Okay, yeah, no, I agree. Rolling's not a perfect song. It's hype, though. No. It's hype.
Here's the thing. I love Rolling. It's great. It has a special place in my heart, especially because it had a great impact on the meme culture in Korea.
Yeah.
But It's not.
I 100% agree with the opinion that like rolling is the experience, not just the song. Like it's what rolling stands for is a part of why rolling is good. It's not just the song. Because the song by itself, like it's catchy, but it is what it is. But Anita, do not try to manipulate the vote totals. Just give us what your chart is.
I don't think I can. It will not be possible on my end.
Okay, cool.
But you already made the calculation. Why do you know this, Anita?
Anita,
No,
what
I say this because I have 2 songs that both of you guys didn't include. So there's no way.
Okay, well, you told us what song it is now.
So my number 1 spot, I'm giving it one more time to EXO's "Don't Fight the Feeling." I feel like it's been a little bit underrated. It's a really nice song, and I feel like I wish they were promoting it because it turns out they're not promoting it live. Mm-hmm. They have been promoting it for a while, and I don't know. I think the music video left me wanting a little bit more, but it does enough. We're like, yes, this is the kind of comeback I wanted with Dio and Xiumin and Green Screen Lay. So yes, I'll keep it at number 1. For second, I have Brave Girls.
Okay.
For the reasons that we've already mentioned, I think it kept the momentum, at least for now, of rolling. And I think that was the purpose to some extent. So the job was done well. And I feel like it can go up or go down for me depending on how much more I listen to it. I think the performances have been really, really nice. Shout out to the vocalist, Min Young. She's crazy good. Yeah, she's really good live. All of them have been performing live, I think. So I think I like this Brave Girls run. Let's keep it going. Third.
Is it okay, so third place is either TXT Yugyeom.
No, it's TXT.
It's TXT?
Because she had 2 songs that we didn't include.
Oh yeah, it's TXT, right?
It was TXT.
No. No. Well, okay.
What are you
The song
saying?
that has been growing on me, and I kind of dropped TXT because I realized I actually really like their B-side, which was Magic. So check out Magic if you haven't already. But my third spot, I'm going to give it to Twice, Alcohol Free.
Whoa. Okay, Anita. Give us some reasoning.
Whoa.
My reasoning, it's very, very catchy. I feel like the more I watch the live performances and like the outfits and the sets and everything, I really like it. I think Twice still has that girl group magic that Twice has retained for a long time now. So yes, I'm not like 100% sold on the song itself, like production wise, but the girls pull it off. I think they do what they can with what they were given.
So you like the Twice track more than 17's new track.
Yes.
You like it more than TXT's Love Song.
Correct.
Well,
and you like it more than the Yugyeom track.
It's Love Song like week 4 or something. Like
That's true.
It's been a while.
That's true. Yes.
Wow, kind of interesting.
That is controversial on my end.
Your chart did have influence on what happened in this.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Of course.
First place with 7 points is Brave Girls Chimaparam. So shout out to Brave Girls picking up their first crown. Not the first time they picked up a crown because we did give it to them for rolling, I believe. Second place, 17's Ready to Love with 4 points. I carried them into second place. It seems. And in third place, we did have a tie. So Yugyeom's I Want You Around and EXO's Don't Fight the Feeling both ended up with 3 points. But Anita putting EXO in first place gives it third place. So to repeat, Brave Girls, Chimapbottom first place. Second place, 17's Ready to Love. Third place, EXO's Don't Fight the Feeling. Boom. All right. Finally, we're at show winners. Anita, hit us with them.
Yes, so we've got BTS's Butter picking up 2 wins, one on Show Champion and another on Show Music Core. So there are a total of 9 music show wins for this comeback.
Wow.
So congrats to them. And then next, who do you know? Twice, Alcohol Free, 2 wins as well. M Countdown and Inkigayo. So congrats to Twice.
Hearing some salt in your voice, Anita.
No, not at all.
Oh,
and then we have EXO. Don't Fight the Feeling with their first win on Music Bank. No promotions, as I mentioned, so they still won. And then we have Hasemun, Sneakers. First win for this one on the show.
Wow.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 winners. A lot of winners. Normally we have like 1 or 2. But this is the end of part 1 of Soju Talk episode 144. We'll be back after a short break. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, SojuTalk Nation. This is Anita here with a quick PSA. If you would like to support SojuTalk Kpop Podcast, please like, subscribe, or follow us on whatever platform you're using, and consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SojuTalk or donating to us at paypal.me/SojuTalk. On behalf of the crew and myself, thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled episode.
We are back at it with part 2 of Soju Talk episode 144, where we discuss recent K-pop news and events and give you the state of the nation. All right, first thing, today on June 21st, Billboard announced that BTS's Butter has topped the Hot 100 for the 4th week in a row. It is now BTS' longest running song at number 1 on the Hot 100. And according to Billboard, Butter is just the 13th song to spend its first 4 weeks at number 1 and the first group song, so specifically groups, not solo artists, since Aerosmith's 1998 hit, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Oh my.
Oh,
That's
Aerosmith.
That's the territory we're in now with this one.
Wow.
Man, what you look at that.
So yeah, so if you want to find any other group that was on number 1 for 4 weeks in a row, you gotta go all the way back to 1998.
1998.
So on paper, this is the 13th most successful song, like top 13. That's kind of crazy to think about.
That's crazy.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And just to be clear, it's not like first 4 weeks at number 1 of 2021. Like the whole this is all time.
Yeah.
That's really wild. Like,
There was another one of these songs that was number 1 for 4 weeks, I believe, earlier in the year in January. Which song was it specifically? I could look it up.
January.
Later. Oh,
Dua Lipa?
no.
Doja Cat?
Oh, it's really like I don't know how to describe this song. Never mind. You know,
Who is it by?
I
is it
don't
by?
know. give me a second to look through my YouTube history real quick. Warren, keep talking about BTS.
Megan Thee Stallion? Okay. Here's the thing, right? One of the criticisms that music fans. Okay, who is it?
Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License.
Ah, yes.
That was in January. That won 4
Right,
weeks
that
in a
was
row.
pretty big.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the criticisms that like music fans in general have been giving towards BTS's success is that the longevity isn't as good. That they tend to go up and then back down. I don't know. I'm not seeing the validity of that argument anymore.
I don't
you know?
either.
Like,
I don't either.
yeah, like 4 weeks. It's like a month.
That's a month.
It's like
Hot 100. We also have to think
That's-
Hot 100, right, is based on US listens. Like,
yeah, this isn't Korea.
it's not
This
Korea.
is
It's
America.
specifically America, right? I drive to work. Whenever I'm driving to work on, like, I still hear it every week. Like, every week, maybe 5 times, right? It's always on, the song. So it is still going absolutely crazy. I think this week, though, from what I saw, that it was really close to not being first. Like, it was a couple points in their system. Like, it was a very close race, so it probably won't happen for the 5th week. But still, 4 weeks in a row is good enough for me.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Next topic. Blackpink and YG have announced Blackpink the Movie, coming this August as a part of their 4+1 project for their 5th year anniversary.
Wow.
It includes memories from over the last 5 years, including stages from their past live concerts, and the film will be screened at over 1,000, not 1,000 countries, 1,000 cinemas throughout the world, starting on August 8th, which is Blackpink's debut date.
Haven't they done a movie in pretty recently?
No, there was a Netflix doc. Like, it wasn't a straight movie, but there's a Netflix doc about Blackpink.
Oh, okay. Blackpink Light Up the Sky.
Yeah.
On Netflix. It was still a movie, but at the same time, it had a straight documentary vibe to it. It was pretty short. Blackpink the movie is gonna just straight up air in the theaters.
Dang.
What do you know?
Okay.
It's got a 4DX experience in CGV Korea. Wow.
Yes, it's mostly at CGV theaters. So I don't know if we have those in America or if there's equivalents, but I'm sure it'll be in America. It's in some
AMC, do your job.
form. You know, can I just say, I really don't like how YG puts the in front of everything Blackpink does now. Like, I find it a tad bit pretentious, you know?
The movie,
Like,
the
dude,
show, the album.
Do they wake up and go like, I'm gonna go take the shit today, you know? Like,
No.
is that I'm gonna go wash the teeth today, you know?
I will let out the urine in the morning.
Oh.
I mean, okay, I like just that's just being us trolling a little, but like, it's interesting because like I know that they making this movie, right? But what I would really like is more goddamn music. You know, like more than this movie. I rather have another album or another track. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean the album was great, but it's been like what 8 months.
I know. And like, if we don't get a group thing, at least give us the other solos. You know,
Yeah.
Like, at
We're
least-
missing one. We're missing one.
No, we're missing two.
No, we're missing two.
Jisoo and Lisa.
Wait.
So, you know, I'm just saying. I know we got a movie going on, but I'd kind of like it if we had some music. Yeah. Next topic. So, according to an exclusive report on June 18th, CJ has launched talks for the re-debut of the project girl group IZ*ONE. So, I know we talked about this last week, but it is now in mainstream Korean news articles and websites and different places that this is potentially happening. So, that's the next step, right? First, it's like on the IZ*ONE side, the fans are talking about this. Let's get this going. But now it's on mainstream media in Korea. It has a decent chance, right? So a representative from CJ stated, quote, "It is true that we are holding discussions with the agencies of the IZ*ONE members with various possibilities open, but nothing has been confirmed. We are well aware of the fans' massive funding projects. However, if the group were to return and a comeback were to take place, the project would take place with the investment from CJ and not through fan funding. Discussions are reported to have begun in May and have been positive in nature."
Well, you know, it's not often we hear discussions are happening. It's positive.
Yeah.
When we usually hear when we hear it, it's usually like, oh, we're talking about re-signing an artist to a company, and we're having positive discussions. And whenever that happens, they don't go positively. Other than that, we never hear something is going positive. So I'm gonna be optimistic and say this is a good sign. You know, like
So, okay, I heard, I don't have sources, but I heard that one Miwayaki Sakura might be heading back to Korea in the next couple weeks. I did hear a rumor. I don't know if it's true. Just saying. But you know, I am going to have no expectations for this. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, you know, we had a good time. That being said, the fact that big companies are now starting to talk about this, big news people are talking about this, is always a good sign, right? Because if no one's talking about this, then it's just fans' wishes. But if the mainstream people are talking about it, it seems that there is a distinct possibility. I'm not saying a huge possibility, but there's a good chance now. It might happen. So that's kind of cool. Next, some contract talks that did go positively. So Sublime Artist Agency has announced that G-Friend's Yerin will be joining the label. Sublime Artist Agency is home to GOT7's Youngjae, Jackson's Team Wang, Rain, who's now more in like a corporate role there, I believe, and a whole host of notable actors. So it is normally like an acting agency that's been expanding more into K-pop lately.
the biggest person of that label, I think, is Song Kang-ho, which is you might know from Parasite.
The taxi driver.
Right. Good lad. He can really act. So looks like she's joining a company that really knows what they're doing, I would hope.
Yeah. So we don't know in what capacity. Is she going to be doing music? Is she going to be an actress? We don't know that yet. But the fact that she is already in an agency this quickly after the disbandment of G-Friend, it signals to me that I feel like this was being talked about for more than just that amount of time that we've known that G-Friend's going to be disbanded.
Possible.
At least to me,
Maybe.
Right? Who knows, though? They might have just threw out a really good offer and she's like, okay, right? Like, so
that was the impression I had, because there was a video that was floating around. Because some of the G-Friend fans, some of the buddies, they went to Yerin filming her YouTube content thing. and they had like a quick impromptu fan meet, I guess, for like 10 minutes. And this what they were meeting up just a couple days after like they disbanded and everything. Actually, just a couple days ago from recording. And at that point, the impression I was getting was that Yerin does not know what she's gonna do with her career.
Oh, okay.
She was like, "Yeah, guys, what should I do? What do you think you guys? What do you guys think I should do?" So my impression is that this is very sudden.
Interesting.
That's even more fascinating if it was like all of a sudden, fam, because this is a pretty big agency to get into, like all of a sudden.
Well, you also have to note that this company also had people like Hyomin in it after Tiara kind of went each different ways. There have been, they do have a history with like picking up artists here and there, and I do feel like if I was Yerin, right, I'm still active. I'm doing things here and there. I want to continue the momentum as much as possible so that my career just doesn't, fade away. I'm gonna try to sign with whatever company as quickly as possible. Right. So who knows? I don't think this was like under the table before,
Okay, I'm not gonna say that I think that they were talking about this for a long time, but I would think that the G-Friend girls at a certain point knew that this is probably ending.
I would hope so.
No, what I'm saying is like I think they knew it was ending before obviously the public did, like significantly longer time. So who knows though? Like I don't know. Let's go to the next thing. Seoul Central District Court has ruled in favor of Lai Guai-lin to suspend his exclusive contract with Cube Entertainment, stating that there is no exclusive contract now between the two parties. So,
wow.
Lai Guai-lin was in 101. He was a member of Cube Entertainment. Once 101 ended, he kind of started to do his thing in China because, that's where he's from. That's where the money's at. And at a certain point, he's like, why am I in a Korean agency? Get me out of here, fam. So, big lawsuit. They sided in favor of him. Generally, they do side in favor of the Chinese artist. I think it's a bunch of logistical reasons, including the fact like, are we gonna drag this kid back to Korea? Like I get why that the companies try to retain, but at a certain point, it's like it's gonna be hard considering it's international things going on. So best of luck to Lai Guai-lin. You get that bag in China, fam. Next one. How do I pronounce Ravi's agency? Grooveline, I believe, right?
Groovelin.
Headed by CEO Ravi, will manage Boys to Men's operations in Korea.
What?
Yeah,
Boys to Men.
Love Me Once Again, which is a song that will be released on June 30th, will mark the start of their Korean activities and is a collaboration song with Vibe.
Wait, they're doing Korean activities?
Yeah, Boys to Men.
Are they a boy group? Do we count them as a boy group now?
Yes.
In an American sense, they are.
Oh yeah, they are. Definitely are.
All right. Well,
if you don't know who Boys to Men is, if you're that young, please listen to some Boys to Men. It's like all-time great stuff.
Yeah.
Legendary R&B group.
Well, I mean, Love Me Once Again sounds like a Boys to Men track.
It does. With Vibe though, who's probably the premier like duo in Korea for R&B too. So.
Oh, okay. We're talking about that Vibe. I thought we were talking about Neighbor Vibe.
No, Vibe, the singing duo.
Oh, yeah, they're okay.
I mean, it makes some complete sense to me. Do you have something to say, Warren? You have a very confusing face.
Not big on Vibe personally. I would prefer Brown Eyed Soul.
Oh yes,
Null,
I like Brown.
Null is great. But yeah, I mean Vibe is cool too. Nothing against him.
I'm very curious as to what the song's gonna sound like, right?
Yeah. Are they gonna be on like Inkigayo Music Bank?
Okay, here's the thing. When they say quote manage their operations, who knows if that even means in person, right? We have no clue. It just might be a digital song that they just produced in Korea. Right?
Well, I expect to see a full set of V lives.
Boys to Men. Could you imagine? Oh my god. All right, last thing. 17's promotional activities for their eighth mini album have been postponed due to the fact that one HYBE staff member and one external staff member were confirmed as COVID-19 cases on June 18th and 19th. So that kind of sucks for them. No. Additionally, it was previously announced that the 8 would not be participating in the promotions due to issues with his feet and leg, particularly his instep and his ankle, which are very important for dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true.
So that kind of sucks if you're a 17 fan. I think the reason why I included this is that I know that countries like America, particularly where like me and Warren live, more northern areas, we're doing pretty well on the vaccine thing right now.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't say new normal yet, but like there are a lot of restrictions have been removed and stuff like that. Like I know in New Jersey you don't need to wear a face covering anymore. Like generally anywhere.
Same for New York. Yep.
That being said, COVID is not over by any means in a lot of places in the world.
no.
So I think we still need to be proactive on that front. So that's why I wanted to include this. But some announced big comebacks. Drippin', June 29th. Epic High, June 29th. Interesting thing about this Epic High comeback, it is the first time they're ever releasing a single, is what Tableau said.
Oh.
There's no album or anything attached to it. It's just a single. First time in their
Interesting.
career.
Wow.
I thought that was kind of
Interesting.
cool. G-Idol Soyeon, July 5th. Kyuhyun, July 5th. Taeyeon in July. Alexa in July. I included this next one for Warren. Rocket Punch, Japanese debut, August 4th. The Boys in August. Brave Girls repackaged, probably coming in the fall. And then Stray Kids, Usong, who is of the Rose, and SF9 sometime in the future. So they just had like some announcements that they're going to come back at some point. All right, State of the Nation. I do have some things. I was talking to Warren Anita about this. So Anita mentioned the Korean webtoon lookism, right, at some point. I've been reading another one, so I binged the entire thing last night, Anita. There's like
Wow.
I'm caught up.
Oh,
I'm
man.
caught up. There's like
This binge man over
there's
here.
like 84 chapters. I read it all last night, right?
God.
It took like 3-4 hours. So so it's called How to Fight. Essentially, a nerdy kind of losery guy is the type of trope that they give in the main character. He basically creates a YouTube channel with his friends, and he fights bullies and other people with YouTube channels who know how to fight. So there's a fighting aspect where he's getting better at fighting, and there's a YouTube channel growing aspect as well. Like after every fight, they're like, "Yo, we gained 60,000 subscribers from this fight, and the video had 5 million views." Like,
Interesting.
yeah, it's pretty comedic. It's actually kind of funny. Like, there's a ton of comedy moments. There's a lot of pop culture references. Like they mentioned rolling when there was a YouTube donation, so he did rolling for 3 minutes. Another funny thing. Like, so he was fighting someone, and then one of the comments on YouTube, the premium ones where you could give money, said like, if you get your ass kicked for 5 minutes, I'll give you $500. So he let the guy beat him up for 5 minutes straight. Like things like that happen in this one, but it's quite humorous. Go check it out. I'm sure you could find it online. The second thing. So the anime spring season's pretty much over now. I know a lot of shows are pretty much ending. My Girl Vivi ended this past week. Interesting ending. I don't know if it was the right one, but overall I thought the show was very good. So go watch Vivi. If you want to binge it, there's only 13 episodes. You could definitely do that. Finally though, so spring season for anime is coming up in 2 weeks. My most anticipated show for the summer core is Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S, which is the sequel to the original Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I think anyone should go binge that show. The easiest way I could say the premise is this woman named Kobayashi, who's an office worker, basically adopts a bunch of dragons into her home. Yeah, and slice of life happens. That's pretty much it.
One of them is a maid. One of them goes to school.
One of them's a
kid.
child. Yeah. So just go watch it. It's a really lighthearted show by Kyoto Animation. So good animation. Good show.
Shout outs to Kyoto Animation.
They on the
glad to see they're coming back.
They on the comeback now. So
They're coming back from the accident a couple days ago. Yeah. I grew up as a anime fan, being a Kyoto Animation fan. Like the first couple animes I watched were like straight from that studio, like Haruhi, Lucky Star, K-On, Nichijou, like, and then like we got stuff like Hyoka and like stuff like that.
Yeah, but
So I was really sad when all that happened, but I'm glad it's coming back.
you know, I think me that being my most hyped up show of the summer really speaks to the fact that like I remember at the beginning I was talking to Warren. I'm like, bro, I'm only watching things with swords, right? Like,
Yeah,
there
that
needs to
was
be
you back in
swords
the
or
day.
guns or blood, right?
Right.
And now it's like, what's the most comedic and lighthearted slice of life crap can we watch? That's literally it.
You're watching a show where the opening track, the opening song, the lyrics are "Choo choo yeah, please me, choo choo yeah." Without you, that's how the song begins. It's a banger of a track. It's a banger of a show.
So if you haven't watched Dragon Maid season 1, you know, you got 15 days to binge that. You know, I highly suggest you do because it's a really fun and
Choo
cute
choo
show.
yeah,
All right, that's all I've been doing.
please me.
What about you guys, Warren?
Well, you have this bullet here that which I think I should address.
Yes, show me the money.
Show
10.
me the money number 10.
10.
Get.
10 seasons. 10 seasons. Do we need 10 seasons?
Seems like it's overkill to me.
You know, okay. Season 9 was actually pretty successful, so I understand. You know, I understand, right? Energy Transit apparently wants me to do a survey. I'll do that after the show ends, Energy Transit. Going back to Show Me the Money 10. 10 seasons. That's a lot of seasons.
God.
Okay. Let's think about it this way. The show that began like the audition show, competition show, boom, fad in Korea was Superstar K, and that didn't last long. That lasted like 6 or so seasons or something like that. And now you have the 10th season of like a competition show that does what some genre hibbity hobbity. What's it called? I forget. You know, like
hip hop.
hip hop. These kids doing this thing called rope or something. I forget. You know, rip. Like, you know what though? I'm kind of excited. Show Me the Money season 9 was a kind of a banger. We got some new faces that I liked. I think the biggest star in the Western sphere obviously is Mirani, who made it into Groovy Room's company, which I forget the name of. But you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Super excited. That's a lie. I'm kind of excited. I'm not super excited.
Is there any line release like of
Nah.
letters or anything?
Nah, they just announcing it basically for the auditions, I think. So
Yeah,
Oh.
I think they're just saying that they're gonna do it. Given like
they say
if they
autumn. They
start-
say in autumn, so sometime in the fall it's gonna start. They say.
right. It'll probably start in like 3 or so months. Well, let's see who the producers are.
Yeah,
You know?
that'd be interesting.
Kind of want to see Yamta in the producer line.
He was in the was it
He was in High School Rapper 4.
rapper? Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Baku, please be on the show. People who don't know hip hop are probably tuning out. Anita, say something about produce. What? Actually, no, that wrapped up.
It ended, but I do have
Yeah,
something to
never
talk
mind. Oh,
Kind
well,
of
do
quick.
you have anything else? Yeah.
Yeah. So going back to the webtoon
Anita,
thing.
we have another common thing now. We talk about webtoons now.
Yes, we do. And actually, I started reading one that you recommended.
Oh, which one?
It's something about us.
Something. Oh, that's good. It's really.
Yes. Okay. I want to give the shout out though because the style, the art style is really nice. I feel
It's clean. It's a very.
Yeah, it's very clean,
style.
but also very like
muted.
fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's no harsh color. I think the outlines are in like a dark brown, so like very easy on the eyes. I don't know. It's very nice.
This is a shoujo.
So-
Oh yeah. it's
Okay,
shoujo.
okay. It's shoujo. So, Martin,
No, it's fine.
explain the people at home what shoujo is.
It's targeted towards girls between
Okay.
the age of 10 and 25.
I don't mean to justify myself, but let me justify myself real quick.
Okay, that's fine.
Everybody.
Yeah, sure.
For everybody.
Yeah,
So,
I've read shoujo before.
I've been
too. That's
reading.
okay.
I alternate between extremely dark webtoons, right? We're very graphic, very mature stuff, and then I read shoujo romance about on the offset.
There you go.
Like I want to watch the most vanilla romance or slice of life webtoons. Period. So this one, something about us. I'll read the summary real quick. It's 2 sentences. They consider themselves best friends. Others seem to think otherwise. There's something about their relationship that's hard to describe. What will become of these two friends? In parentheses. Or in quotations? Quotations. That's what I meant.
Yes. It's very
Well,
nice.
that sounds like a plot I've read before or seen before or heard before.
This is the most vanilla crap ever. Like it's,
Very revolutionary.
It's
Okay, it's
cute,
not
so
revolutionary.
vanilla.
Well, something about us. My favorite Daft Punk track. That is a lie. It's one of my favorite ones. It's not the favorite one.
So yeah, it has 98 chapters of the main story, and then there's 16 chapters of a side story. So you got to read 114 chapters of it.
That's a lot of chapters. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
good though. It's good. You know, with all these things, like, okay, this type of thing, you kind of know what's gonna happen, right? It's just how are we gonna get to this point, right? Is essentially, it takes
One of them's gonna assume things.
let's just
They're
say,
not gonna
let's
talk
just say
about it.
there's misunderstandings for a long time. It takes a really long time for this plot to develop. Like, it's a really slow burn for this
And
one.
chapters later, they're like, "You said that to me that the other time." And
I'm not gonna spoil when it happens, but it's gonna take you some significant time to reach when things are gonna happen.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's really good though, really cute. So go check out that one. About anything else, Anita, for us?
No, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you know what? Before you wrap up, people are probably looking at the timeline. There's a whole bunch of minutes left. Doug over here, he's been kind of on a roll. Y'all know about that? You know, he's been trying to improve himself. That's his big thing for 2021. You know, one thing he told me he was like, I want to improve what I wear, how I dress. You know,
Ah, okay.
I want to change up how I wear things. Doug, are you wearing like a Stussy t-shirt? I thought I saw a Stussy t-shirt.
I'm wearing the Stussy Anita shirt. If you
Wow.
look on the back, there's an Anita flower.
That is true. That is Anita. You have a picture of Anita.
Yeah.
Wherever you go. So you know what? Hey, I was like, hey, before we begin, I was like, you know what? I want to help Doug. I want to take my part, being his good friend, and make 16 very real and legitimate suggestions for how he should change his style and how he should dress going forward.
I'm wearing, because we're doing the Doug Drip World Cup. I decided to wear some drip today. We got the Cuban links on here.
Yeah.
We're bringing out the nice watch. You know,
Shout outs to KME for the naming Doug Drip World Cup.
Also, like, I decided to do something different with the hair today, so we're testing things.
Nice,
you know?
nice.
Let's kick it off. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's pick out a new style for Doug.
Doug
Right,
Drip
round
World
one.
Cup.
We have I stole my dad's suit, Doug.
Are these photos gonna? Should I reload this?
Maybe you should reload, yeah.
All right, let's start this over.
It's okay, you guys didn't see the photo yet.
Oh.
All right, first off, we have Space Doug versus I stole my dad's suit, Doug. So, quick explanation. On the left, you have Tesla SpaceX's new spacesuit, NASA
Oh, that's what it is?
approved. Yeah,
Wow.
Those
yeah,
are
that's
kind
what
of
it is.
nice. Oh, kinda like
On the right side, you have a really big suit. It's really big. It was actually on a fashion magazine, you know?
So like oversized suit then.
Right.
The
This,
the right side looks like Hyogo would wear that.
I replaced Togo's face with yours.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
100%. It is Dohyuk's face. Yeah.
okay. I thought it was. Here's the thing, right?
Okay.
The one on the left, if we make it less actual for space, right? We get rid of we cut the gloves a little, right? We put a zipper down the middle. I would wear that.
Oh.
I would wear the
Yeah.
top.
Looks like a biker
Yeah,
jacket.
I'd
or
wear a
something.
white biker
Yeah.
jacket.
Oh.
The one on the right, okay, here's the thing with me. As a hefty boy, right? I don't wear baggy stuff. Why make myself appear larger than I already is?
Well, I'll be honest, because like the oversized silhouettes are kind of like very mainstream in fashion
I get
these
that.
days.
Yeah, I get
That's
that.
you're gonna see a lot of that today. Here's the thing. Now let's think of it from a practical perspective.
Okay.
On the left side, you have a suit where you can wear it in a very hot weather, very cold weather, literally no air weather, and you'll survive.
I like.
You know?
I kind of
True.
like the photo on the left. The Photoshop
Yeah.
looks good.
You have Anita on the left side too, you know? Like I just
Yes.
put it in.
So,
you know?
are we basing it on this specific picture or this aesthetic?
Let's kind of balance out.
I
between-
like the more like leathery vibe on the left. Like I could see the working vibe.
Here's the thing. let me finish what I was saying about the right side.
Okay, go with the right side.
You have all this extra fabric.
Yeah.
You work at a fishing store. That's what you do that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
Now, stuff happens in a fishing store. Water gets wet.
True.
You could use all this extra fabric to clean it up, wipe it up.
What?
Bro, I'm gonna smell like fish guts, dude.
I'm just saying.
I need a which
You have extra.
I'm,
you have extra cloth.
I'm picking SpaceX, Doug. What about you, Anita?
I agree.
What about you, Warren?
All right. Let's go with SpaceX, Doug.
Okay. No, I kind of like the look. All
right. Round 2, we have Maid Doug versus Doug Seroy. He's dressed as Park Seroy from Itaewon Class. On the left, you have Doug dressed as a maid from a maid cafe in Akihabara, Japan. What do you know?
All right.
What's your initial impressions, Doug?
We've talked about Park Seroy's style from Itaewon Class at length before, I believe.
Have we? We talked about. He was brought up on the hairstyle World Cup.
Well, I
true.
think at one point I told Warren like I could do that look. Like I think I've told you this. Like I have. That one I have a lot of the pieces for already.
Right.
I would assume.
Right.
Like, I got Jordans or shoes I got boots too. Right. I have bomber
You can buy
jackets.
jogger pants. Yeah.
And I do have jogger pants. You know.
Now here's the thing. That is exactly why I think you should choose Maid Doug.
Made.
Because Doug Seroy, this is already you. You're basically just not changing. We're talking about self-improvement and experimentation and taking things to a new level. This Maid Doug, it's going to be a whole nother level of adventure, experimentation, and self-expression that you've never experienced before. This is where you should go, man.
All I'm thinking is that the girl who's on the left, whose actual photo you use, probably has no idea that some random Americans has some random Korean dude's faces on her face. Like she'll have no idea for the rest of her life, but it happened, you know?
I'm sorry. It was just a good photo.
If we go with the vibe, not a maid, but like a host suits, you know? Do you know how there's host clothes?
Oh, yeah.
No, you should do Maid, Doug. We're
Straight
talking
up
about
maid?
we're talking about breaking gender identity, gender norms, dude. Cross-dressing is the next level.
Hey, I have really skinny, nice legs. We've established this.
We have established that.
I have very
I've seen
skinny
Doug's
legs.
Do you want to show them off?
My
Very
legs,
nice legs.
my legs are like half the width of Warren's. Warren has some big ass tree trunks. For
I got some big legs.
He
I
got some big ass legs.
What do you think?
Okay,
Anita? What do you think?
Anita, which one do you like? Do you like maid or do you like Seroi?
I
Be honest with
mean,
me.
okay.
You don't have to say Doug
serious,
Seroy because,
being serious, right?
Of course,
serious.
we're all serious now. What do you think? Do you think I was joking around? It's very offensive of me.
sure.
I can't believe you this.
I think picture on the right, definitely. I feel like this could have been a real photo. You know what I mean?
I feel okay. Here's the thing.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I feel the right side's a little bit delinquenty for me.
But
Well, he has his hands in his
edgy,
pockets,
it's
you know?
edgy.
I feel like if I wear the stuff on the right, I need to learn how to smoke a cigarette.
You don't.
Like I feel like I gotta squat at the front of the convenience store with a beer in one hand and a cigarette in the other.
No, you don't. You
Yeah.
don't.
Have a soju bottle on the other hand.
Yeah. And then we gotta go fight someone at the docks or something real quick, right?
But you're doing it with a really cool outfit. So
What? No, the cooler outfit here is the maid costume. That is the cooler
You know what?
outfit,
Okay, let's put it
period.
this way. Sometimes I dress too similar to the one on the right. Let's pick the maid thing for now.
wow.
I'm glad that you are willing to take.
I am
I'm glad you're
pleasing-
willing to step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, okay.
Round 3, we have MFA Basic Doug, and then on the right side you have Doug YP. Let me explain. Doug YP is a parody of Mr. JYP and his
Vinyl
plastic
pants.
bag pants,
Yeah.
vinyl pants. On the left side you have MFA Basic Doug.
That's like how I
Now-
dress. Like that's basically how I dress.
Here's the thing. MFA stands for Male Fashion Advice. It's a subreddit on Reddit. And this is how they dress over there. They got a lot of button downs.
Isn't this like
slim fit jeans.
is this not like late 20s, early 30s base look? It is. Right?
It is as basic as it gets.
You wear like a Ralph Lauren dress shirt because it's a little bit expensive.
Right.
You wear like dark jeans, you roll them up, and then you wear like some white
White
Nikes.
sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Basic. I guess it's all right.
Hey, if I choose the one on the right, I could show off my nice legs some more.
That's what I was about to say.
Right?
Imagine all the girls that walk by and they see your legs, you know?
It takes a confident man to wear that and pose like that.
That's what I'm saying.
In the
Like-
in a mall or something.
They're gonna come and they're coming for debate and they're gonna be like, "Ooh, this man's got nice
Okay,
legs."
here's the thing. I'm trying to get some drip in this World Cup.
Right?
I basically dress like the basic guy on the left already.
You know? Yeah.
I feel like we should just YOLO and wear something weird a little.
There we go.
What about you, Anita?
What's going on here?
Anita, do you like base male look on the left?
I mean, I think you could style it up a little bit. Like, I think it's a good base, right?
I feel like everyone
Whereas
owns those pieces though.
Doug YP, it's gonna be
Okay.
a challenge.
Here's what I think. I agree with Anita. We can start with the basic Doug. And we can change up the pants for the vinyl pants. I think
Huh?
that would be a great idea, you know?
Bro, if we wear an extended dress shirt, who knows if I'm wearing underwear under
That's true.
Bro, next level. Level. All right, okay. I'm also going to pick the vinyl pants on the right, as I believe Warren is,
wow.
because I think the look on the left that ain't drippy. That's just you basic.
That's just basic.
You see a guy like that on the dating app, you just swiping because there's nothing exciting about him. You know, he works a normal 9 to 5. There's nothing exciting. You know what you're gonna get: boredom for the next 40
I like
years.
The Office. That is my personality. No.
Yeah,
All right, round 4.
I love fantasy
Round 4.
football. That's that guy. You know,
We have Bro Top Dog versus Street Dog.
God, bro, top dog. That's a struggle.
Bro Tops, as we have discussed in extent last week,
Dude,
is
hell no.
bros wearing crop tops.
Hell no.
Street
dude.
Dog is Dog wearing streetwear.
I hate both of these looks, to be honest. I despise both of these.
Why do you hate both of them?
All right, left one. That just ain't a good look. I don't think if I'm gonna wear that look, I think I need to do ab exercises for the next 2 years straight. Let's be real here.
Just take some steroids.
If I wear the look on the right, oh, that's a struggle, dude. I know that's a cool look. I get it. You youngsters think that's a cool look, right?
You youngsters.
Yeah, you
Okay.
youngsters. But like, I feel like those pants are a waste of money.
Here's the thing. Big pants are in, man. Just
Why, though?
wide fitting, big pants are in. That's what's in, you know?
The rest of it, I'm okay with. The shirt, baggy shirt, fine. I think he got rings. That's fine. The red Vans, I could pull that. The hat, sure.
Yeah.
I could change out my earrings for some dangly earrings, which I don't own.
Okay.
The pants,
So-
though.
If you had to choose between the crop tops, the bro tops, and the oversized big baggy pants,
Oversized pants.
I mean,
Street Dog, yeah.
I think Street Dog wins.
Okay, cool. I could deal with that.
Round 5, we have E-Boy Dog versus Techwear Dog.
Ooh, okay. I like both of these looks.
This is actually one of those where I tried. E-Boy is like a trend, especially where like it originated from Instagram, TikTok kind of deal. Techwear Dog is Dog wearing techwear. Techwear is functional but very sleek and very black. Streetwear fashion brands you'll see commonly is Stone Island's acronym Y3, that kind of deal. Very expensive.
I
though.
like both of these looks. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the right one, right?
Yeah.
A little trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like the look on the right. You basically have to plan this one for multiple days out. I feel, like I'm gonna get all the tech stuff going. I'm gonna pretend
Right.
I'm a spy one day. Wear it, right? Also, I feel like with the one on the right, if I wore that in public, I kind of have resting angry face. People gonna think I'm up to something. I think if I'm wearing the one on the
That's
right.
true. Here's the thing, like honestly, the one on the right, people might mistake you for like a terrorist.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, like look at all those extra bags,
I
like,
actually really like. I really like the look on the left. Like I would wear that.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't expect you to like that much.
No.
Yeah.
Here's okay. I don't. Okay. I struggle with sweaters because I'm always warm in general, right?
Right.
Like, I'm not a sweater guy, but like something about that look is just. Oh, we lost Anita, I think.
Oh, did he lose Anita?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
You want
okay.
to take a quick pause?
Yeah.
I said that. I just said it's okay.
No, let's pause. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. All right, so we had E-Boy and Techwear on the screen. Number 1, we lost Anita. She's back. Took a while.
I'm back.
but she's
Sorry.
We're back.
I think we talked about Techwear, and we were saying I might look like a insurgent if I wear that in public. And then the E-Boy look,
Insurgent?
we didn't really talk about it all that much, but I
We'll
ended
talk
up.
about it when it comes up. again.
So the reason it's going to come up again is because I accidentally clicked it, but we decided that was the one I was going to pick anyway.
Right.
So we
Okay,
went with that
okay.
We're
one.
good. We're good.
So the next round,
All right.
Lauren.
Round 6. We have K-drama Doug on the left
Classic.
and Gucci Doug on the right. Look at that drip on Mr. Gucci Doug. Just full Gucci tracksuit, Gucci hairband, Gucci fanny pack, Gucci shoes, everything Gucci. On the left side, you have K-drama Doug. Just a nice coat, nice turtleneck sweater. Something people wear in Korea a lot, but like don't wear in America.
I feel like one of
Yeah.
these looks nice. The other one looks ridiculous.
Can you
yeah.
tell me which one is
Yeah.
which?
All right, clearly the K-drama Doug is clearly K-drama Doug's getting a nice date. Gucci Doug is gonna be forever alone with this look.
But it's BY. Okay, the photo is originally BY. BY has a nice girlfriend.
Because he's rich, not because of how
Yeah.
he dresses. Because of his occupation, not because he wears Gucci.
The thing is, like, for me, it's the amount and the combination of things in the Gucci Doug picture that I don't like. Like, individually, the items are not bad. It's just the combination is a little much.
Well, you know, the phrase I live by is "go all in or go home."
Okay.
So you know, all Gucci or no Gucci for me.
I've been looking to buy the coat on the left. I've been looking for one like that.
there you
lately.
go.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a nice overcoat.
We're just
beige
I've been
colored.
looking for long overcoats. I want a black one and a tan one. So that actually fits exactly what I've been trying
go.
to buy lately.
K-drama.
Also, Gucci
Alright.
one is just too much money for too little impact, in my opinion. It's just way too expensive.
Oh no, you don't buy the actual Gucci. You go to you go to Chinatown and buy the knockoff ones. That's what you do. The ladies walk up to you and they're like, "You want to buy this?" And you're like, "Yes, I'll take the tracksuit." You know, like
Okay,
the hairband.
Dang.
aside, I've bought something from the Chinatown counterfeit ladies. It doesn't end up looking nice. Do you want me to show you next week? I have them.
Wait, I'm actually really curious.
I've
been curious.
I have a fake Louis bag and a fake Gucci bag, I think.
Does it look
Wow.
passable?
It looks passable, but then you think about the design and you're like, there's no way that this company would have made this design.
From a distance.
From a distance, though, it's passable. And the thing is, I don't think you can wear it in New York because people who go to Chinatown would know that's what they're selling.
Right.
But if
Yeah,
you go
you can't
somewhere
wear it.
else, if you go somewhere else, I don't think people would know. Especially, I think the Gucci one actually looks nice.
Oh,
Yeah. But
so you're telling me you can dress like Gucci Dog next week?
not that full look, but I have some bags. I think I got some bags.
Statement pieces.
But we gonna choose K-drama Doug. I think
All
that's
right,
a
K-drama
base
Doug.
Korean.
Good,
That's a
good.
base Korean look, I believe.
Round 7.
If it loads, oh god.
If it
Oh,
loads.
Okay.
All right, round 7. We have casual dog on the left and minimal dog on the right.
What's up with lack of buttoning up either of these things?
It's like
Why
it
the
looks nice.
top only, though?
That's considered cool nowadays, guys. Get on with
It
the time.
is?
What?
All right, let me explain a little bit. Casual dog, it's a very casual outfit. Everything is slightly oversized for that comfy look. You know, goes along the city boy look that I rave about every now and then. So that's the left side. The right side is minimal look. We want to make as minimal details as possible and make a statement with the silhouettes, the colors, the color blocking of things, you know, that kind of deal.
The lack of color.
Okay,
Right.
I am in favor of minimalist. You know why?
Oh.
If you walk down the street wearing that outfit, and I walk with my hands behind my back like a nice Asian man, you know the Asian man walk with the hands behind the back. You look like someone who's important. You know, like there's something about that look. If you wore that and you're walking on the street and you look like confident and cool, you're like, that guy got it together, right?
I mean, I think everybody, if you have a confident walk, everybody's going to respect you.
But with that outfit, you're like, this dude's something.
I guess so.
Gotta be something. You look at the guy on the left. He just chilling. You know, he gonna go watch.
Casual.
He gonna go watch some
Casual.
football. You know,
It's
he's gonna
easy
hang out with
life.
the bros.
I
feel
will
like
say,
minimalist.
here's the
looks
thing.
Cool though.
If you look at Minimal Doug on the right side, he's wearing what people call a shacket, a shirt jacket.
A
overcoat.
what?
That's what people are saying nowadays. Shacket,
Yeah.
shirt jacket, overshirt, that kind of deal. If you're in a guy in your late 20s or 30s, and this is legitimate advice, I'm breaking character here. If you actually want to change up the way you look and kind of have more a clean, sleek aesthetic, this is the first piece I would buy. Like a nice fitting
The what'd you call it? The shacket,
shirt jacket. Every brand has a different name for it nowadays, but shirt jacket, shacket, overshirt. I'm sure if you look it up, there's gonna be a million versions of it. They have them on Uniqlo, they have them at H&M, Zara, all the SPA brands, as well as the higher end brands. So every price point, every color, every kind of design, zipper, buttons, nothing. Up to you, man.
zipper. I like zipper better than buttons.
Yeah, I have one of zippers. They look nice. So going back to the show, I think both outfits are really nice. I usually dress more the way I usually dress as like a guy on the left, and on the right side, I kind of reserve for when I go to work and stuff like that. So, what do you think, Doug?
I like minimalist here. What about you? Anita?
Really?
Before you answer, if I want to think about how I want to present myself, I want to be someone who's like trying.
Okay.
That's at least the aesthetic I would go for. Versus casual, it's like I put this on, it kind of works, we chilling. Versus minimalist Doug, that guy thought about this.
There was thought.
There was thought there.
Intention.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess if we're going for that, then yes, Minimal Doug would win
All
in
right.
this case.
Minimal Scandinavian Doug wins round 7. Round 8, you have Asian Dad Doug versus Slav Doug. Asian Dad Doug, we have some of the characteristics written out. We have the classic Asian tourist pose, tucked in collared shirt, a camera, a buckle belt, cargo shorts, white high socks, and some New Balance sneakers.
Or he could be wearing the Monarchs, Nike Monarchs.
Oh, sure, yeah. Nike Monarchs.
Those are more
Nike
stylish.
Air Monarchs.
Slav Doug.
Slav Doug is a Doug in a tracksuit, and he's got a squat with some Adidas shoes.
I dressed like Slav Doug for a while before.
Yeah.
I used to wear track jackets all the time.
That was your thing.
Yeah.
What do you think, Anita?
Well, I'm not a fan of the shorts on Asian Dad Doug. I feel like they're a little too high on the waistline. So I'm leaning towards Slav Doug.
I feel like the pants would be all the way up to where his belly button is.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: if you look closely at the photo, you can
Yes.
kind of see where the shirt kind of goes in a little bit on the center, and I feel like that's where the belly button would be.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at that now.
I think it's a little too high.
All right, if we're being real, I can't wear left. You gotta pick right here.
Exactly. Yes.
We gotta be let's be honest here. Let's be real here.
Okay,
Slav Doug
Slav
is
Doug.
winning this.
All right, we're moving on to the quarterfinals.
easy.
You have K-Drama Doug on the left and Maid Doug on the right side.
If we're doing drip, we picking K drama now, right? Anita?
Yeah, we're
No.
about to have the K.
Yeah,
guys. I thought we were talking about drip.
Maybe.
Who's got
Yes.
more drip? It's Maid Doug. Look at all the accessories the person has. They got a big bow on their shirt. Some nice ties on their hair. More hair ties on your wrists. Oh, excuse me.
Fam, we
my wrist,
trying
ice
to
on my neck, she
Warren,
chilling.
we're trying to find the waifu, not be the waifu. let's be real here.
There it is.
Let's be real here. We gotta choose. We have to choose K drama, Doug. Come on.
All right.
Goddamn.
Fine. K-Drama Doug wins. Round 2. You have Street Doug versus E-Boy Doug. These two
This
are
is the E-boy
This
now.
is easy.
This
This
is
is
a-
easy.
This is a relatives of each other kind of style.
No, one of these
Um,
looks way better than the other.
They're both alternatives of streetwear, dude. They're both wearing Vans, dude.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
One guy's wearing Nike, the other guy's wearing Stussy. They're very close as a brand. Shout out to the Nike Susie collab. They're great collab. You know, I think I like the E-Boy Doug.
I
thing
feel like this is
little
a
better.
no-brainer to
Yes.
E-Boy side.
E-Boy Doug.
Because
But I don't know how I feel about the White Sox.
there are hints of the E-Boy Doug that looks like you doing this preppy gimmick going on, you know?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there's vibes of that.
Collar.
You have a little schoolboy vibes going on too. Whereas the left side,
Trousers.
the left side, man, you just living in the streets, fam. You know, you live in that life. Feels like.
E-boys
All right.
were posh.
E-Boy Doug goes wins.
I like
Round 3. Minimal Doug versus Doug
Oh.
YP.
Minimal Doug. Minimal Doug. Please.
You sure?
Yeah, minimal Doug.
Guys, look at the vinyl pants. The Minimal Doug has like wide fitting pants. They're not gonna show off Doug's best characteristic, which are his beautiful legs. No?
It's true. I got nice.
Now,
legs.
if you go with Doug YP, the pants are wide fitting, so that's trendy. But at the same time, you get to see Doug's nice legs.
also
that's-
you showing off the forearms, you know.
That-
Got the
right.
Forearms going right. Yeah.
you get best of both worlds with Doug YP. You know, you're killing two birds with one stone.
All right,
And that's a flex because you have multiple stones right at your disposal. So like Doug YP
hey,
is the
Doug
way to
YP.
go.
You
Like,
you may be looking at the stones, fam. We got a big minimalist talk.
fine. Round 4.
Actually, I'm thinking about the final four. Well,
We
maybe
got
not this
Slab
one.
Dog versus
Oh,
Space Dog.
okay.
This one's interesting. I like the aesthetic. Okay, left side's more functional, but the aesthetic of Space Dog's kind of cool, right, Anita?
Yeah, I like the Space Doug outfit.
I think the Space Dog outfit has like a great survival functionality part to it. You know,
I just like the structure of the jacket. The
Me
jacket
too.
looks very
I actually
cool.
like
Look
the
at those
top.
lines.
It's a cool design. If you
It is a cool
if
design.
you cut that up the middle with a zipper, it'd actually be a nice jacket.
Exactly.
Yeah. People could pee on you and you'd be fine, dude. Like
Bro, I could get hit by a solar flare. We'd be Gucci.
you'd be Gucci.
Also, like Slav Dog, like I feel like I shouldn't be about that life anymore. You know, I feel like I should grow up from
Okay.
that. Other,
Are you a
when
Slav person?
other than when I'm going to the gym, but I like
Alright.
kind of like both these looks.
Oh,
We
okay.
have semifinals: E-Boy versus Minimal Dog. Wait, these are very similar in terms of color layout.
They
I like
are.
dude. I like neutrals. I always wear neutrals.
Yeah, black top, gray bottoms.
I guess it comes down to the lines.
Do
The
you
shapes
do you
you
want to
want.
look like I'm cool guy on the left, or do you want to be like, I'm chilling. Life's kind of chill, you know, on the right.
Here's the thing. I feel like for budgeting purposes, you should go with the left side.
Okay.
Like-
Left?
Right, because if we're talking about minimal looks, like it's a little difficult to find budget pieces.
Oh.
We're getting very meta right now, but like a lot of like the lower end minimal brands, like Scandinavian minimal brands, are like we're talking about Coast, which is like it's a little more expensive than H&M Uniqlo Zara kind of deal, you know, like
But it's an investment piece.
right.
can
You end
mix
up
and
buying a lot
match.
of right. You end up buying a lot of investment pieces that have very nice materials, and like you know a lot of precision to like fit, which you know it's nice, it's fun, but at the same time, it's not cheap.
I
You know?
actually
Nike sweatshirt, it's like $70.
Okay, I wouldn't go as extreme as the one on the left, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd wear white socks. Like,
Yes.
What's
no-
wrong
no
with
to the
white
White
socks?
Sox.
I just don't like white socks. Like,
You're creating balance when you're doing the White Sox
I
thing.
think it's a little too much.
that being said, I like the aesthetic of the left one more, I believe. What about you, Anita?
I would agree. I feel like yes, the minimal outfit is more like clean, maybe even like borderline like work professional, like more like you could just go like that.
That's
But
the guy
I
who
like
that's the guy
the
who
cut.
skateboards to work. The guy on the left
Yeah.
like, skateboards to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one on the left, I don't know. I like the cut of the pants more. Like the
Really?
line of the pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I'm thinking about it though.
Carrot
The one
fit.
on the minimalist Doug looks like he cares about fashion more though.
That is
That looks
true.
like a rich dude. You know,
That is true.
the one on the right looks like a rich guy. The one on the left looks like a guy who.
Oh, wait,
Isn't-
I had a question for Anita.
Yeah?
How do you feel about chains on pants?
I think they're cool.
I think they're cool.
You think they're cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys think they're cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a common theme or common opinion on them these days or no?
it was like a thing like back in like early 2000s.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Skater,
And I feel
yeah.
like it's come back, but like I wasn't sure how like people feel about it.
I like it if it's functional. Like this dude's carrying a
Oh.
key on his chain, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I think when you just wear it just for the aesthetic, it's like, come on, you know?
Okay. I should take my necklace.
No, I'm talking about pants chain, not necklace
Okay.
chain. Pants chain.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm thinking about it. I'd rather just like the one on the right, I think.
Really?
All right, minimal Doug.
Okay.
Doug.
Go for it, man. This is your World Cup, so
Doug
Round
Drip
2?
World Cup.
of the semifinals, we have
Ooh.
K-Drama Doug versus Space Doug.
I think K-Drama Doug wins. I would like to dress on the left. I never dress like the guy on the left, but that's a cool look.
It's actually very easy to dress like the guy on the left. Like,
Yeah.
you just need the right items, and those items are like you can't buy it at Gap, for example.
I guess my issue is that I don't like to. Okay, you know how my main thing in life is to try to be as comfortable as possible. Like I don't wear like long sleeve shirts like ever, if possible. Like I roll up my dress shirts always. You know,
That's fine. Okay.
I feel like on the
You
left,
could roll up your sweater sleeve.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever worn a sweater. I don't wear sweaters. Like I don't.
For real?
Well,
I wear like sweatshirts when like instead of a hoodie, but I don't think I've ever worn a proper sweater in like
Wow.
20 years.
well, I guess now I know what I'm getting for your
Now we
birthday.
are at K-Drama Doug.
Bro, okay, don't get me a turtleneck. I can't handle neck stuff.
What about a crew neck? Crew neck is good?
That's fine.
No, I'm getting him a turtleneck, one of those that comes up all the way to your chin. You know,
Oh
like
my
goblin
god,
style,
please
like-
don't. That's like my worst nightmare. Like I feel like I'm suffocating in those, to be honest. But you know, I think the clear answer is K-Drama Doug, right?
Man, you guys are no fun. Space Doug, you could never die.
Had a good run. I like the
Final
jacket.
round, we have Minimal Doug versus K-Drama Doug, the two
Whoa.
most mainstream fashion streams of Korean fashion nowadays. Minimal Doug taking from Scandinavia, and K-Drama Doug taking from Korea.
You know,
Which one wins, Doug?
you know the vibes I'm getting. Right guy works at the office, right? He works at the
okay.
company. The guy on the left owns the company. Because he strolls in wearing that, and he don't give a crap.
Okay.
Because he's relaxed.
I know. You know what? I love the posture. This guy's like, bro, I'm put together. Like we chilling.
Yeah. Chilling.
Guy on the right is, oh man, I gotta work that 9 to 5 and go to the we gotta go drink with the boss later. Guy on the left is like, yeah, you're gonna be drinking later because I'm gonna make you. Guy on the left owns the nightclub. You know, that's what it looks like to me. At least.
Wow.
Well, do you want to be the boss at work or the guy who works at work?
That being said, it's like, okay, I never cared all too much about clothing. It'd be kind of nice to look like the K-drama dude at some point. You know?
I feel like both are very realistic and very doable.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like K-Drama Doug is a little more doable, realistically speaking.
Which one do you think I'd
Oh.
look better in, though?
Which one do I think you'd look
I think
better in?
both.
Yeah.
Both will look good.
I think it's a lot easier to dress as K-Drama Doug than
Okay,
Minimal
we'll
Doug.
go with K-drama dog then. I kind of like this
Well,
look.
K-Drama Doug.
K-Drama Doug, expect him to wear a full overcoat next week.
A
in the middle
sweater
of
for
the
the
summer.
first
A
time.
sweater.
With my fake Gucci bag. Right?
He is wearing a bag.
You know, yeah. All right, let me switch back to the normal screen.
Hey,
Boom.
episode 144. Guys, we're almost at episode 150. Can you believe that?
Do you want to know what's in next week's episode though? 145.
I wanna know. No.
Next week on Wednesday, Ace is having a comeback, and then Monday is a big day. We have Luna, 2 p.m. NCT Dream, Hansung-woo.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's gonna be a jam-packed Monday, but we're gonna have nothing to listen to until then, right? Because we only got one release since then. But you know, this has been SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. I am Doug, and I'd like to thank Warren and Anita for joining me this week. We'll see you guys next week. I am looking so forward to the Luna comeback. You have no idea.
Let's
Bye,
go.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Special shoutouts to our Fiesta patrons. Based Mina, Delmonic, Jedi, Goku Mama, Jacob, Luke Daniel, Malfiar, and J Parks. Tier. Thank you for joining SojuTalk, the weekly shot of K-pop. And special thanks to our Discord server mods: Jacob, K Music Erde, Koala, Mafiar, Max, No Bias Nuna, Tuggles, and Wolf297.